All right. Yeah, do that. Turn my volume just a little bit. Everyone's sleeping. It's been a little bit. Let's see. Go back to Twitter. Okay, we got the Redskins coming up. Profile. He's blinking like crazy. Advanced settings. We're gonna use the Ravens. I found a new playbook that I've been wanting to try with this team. And since we're home, we're going with the Color Rush Black. Okay, there we go. All right. Copy link. We'll see how loud I can talk. That way you guys can hear me. Excuse me. Go on the NFFA. And there we go. Fitzgerald, let's see, target, 50 reception yards, milestones, 12. We need to get him to 60. Okay. So we'll see what we can do. Score 2 DEDs, that's what he wants. Let's see this. Just want to see how loud we're being.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. This is a team that may be out of the playoff chase at this point, but they're an organization with a ton of pride. And they'll be playing hard all the way to the final whistle of the final game.
Excuse me.
No matter where they are in the standings. It's the Redskins going up against the Cardinals. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth. As we turn over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at University of Phoenix Stadium here in Glendale. Today we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the Washington Redskins and the Arizona Cardinals.
So we're going to try to push to really take the lead. We'll check the standings after the game. I know that we're, I believe, #1 in the NFC West. Set up there. Let's see what he's going to come up with here.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
A little love.
First down throw for Cousins. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
He dropped it.
Ball pops out. Incomplete. All right, let's meet your starters. Matt Jones. What do you have to say, Charles?
Supposed to just be a third down back when he came into the league. He ran so well, it forced everyone to change their opinion. Matt Jones is a 3-down back.
I'm gonna try gold in here. I want to see if he can get to the quarterback. Let's do that.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Now the first carry for Matt Jones. And he powers his way up past the 30. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Third and 4. I think we can stop him here.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Watch Reed
Cousins from the gun on third. And
there we go,
almost
Baron. Good
picked
job.
off.
Good job,
I guess
Baron.
the good news for them now, it's fourth
Should have
down.
picked that, though.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now on fourth down, the 2014 NFL leader
So I
is a
still got a
rookie
call,
in
so I
yards per
apologize
punt.
now.
Tress Way on to kick it. The Pro Bowler Patrick Peterson back deep for
I'm getting
Arizona.
annoyed by it. Whoa, look at that. Broncos. Jaguars from 43 to 36.
Now it's Peterson. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
Let's see this. Darrell Revis. Come on, Revis. Can be costing us yards. We added someone to the team. Excuse me. Added someone to the team I'm kind of excited about. It's not a big player at all, but hopefully he makes a tremendous mark. We'll see in a couple plays. Not here. He's not in, but let's see what we can
And
do.
Palmer gives to Johnson. And he'll get
Good
this
job,
up over the
Johnson.
25 to the 26.
Nice.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Yeah, it's this guy. Yep.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2.
So go ahead and watch him.
Let's go.
He should be out there.
They go to Johnson again.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's able to get out to the 32.
Number 62,
brought
so we
down
pick
there.
out.
They get
I
5
got
out of
him
that one, and it moves the
speed, so that way he
chains.
can be
Not too
going
many
from the
more
line
ideal
straight up,
situations than
grabbing
2nd and 2
someone for the
in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So we go. On certain plays, his job is to come in and go grab the first person.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And
There
he'll
we
get
go.
this one up
See,
to about the
opens up
39
everybody
here.
else, so that's
It's a
good.
7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. Palmer gives to Johnson. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And this offense on your screen, one of the guys who knows how to win football games, Larry Fitzgerald.
Plenty of athleticism, but plays the game with incredible intelligence.
All right, let's see if we can pick up this first down. Since I was showing off just a bit earlier.
3rd down now following the run.
Let's go.
3rd and 2. Now Palmer. This is Johnson. He's got it. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
Now Palmer to throw. He gets it
go,
into the
Fitz.
hands of Larry
There we go,
Fitzgerald.
Fitz.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the
26,
way to
good
the
speed, good
2-yard
closing speed,
line.
baby.
Well, there's the first time in this game that Carson Palmer finds Larry Fitzgerald Likely won't be the last, but how about the way these two have helped each other's careers?
Yeah, they really have. It's hard to believe with Fitzgerald, well, really both of these guys, how long they've been in the league now. But Fitzgerald, gosh, third overall pick back in 04.
Yeah, how about that? Remember Carson Palmer, a former Heisman Trophy winner? He's finally found a real home in Arizona.
Palmer now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And now a look at the Washington defense.
Ryan Kerrigan is an example of bringing the best of you from college to the NFL and remaking your game. Terrific guy causing fumbles at Purdue, has done the exact same thing in the NFL, then lost weight and became an absolute terror rushing the passer.
Here we go. Blue 58.
Palmer to throw again. That's caught at the one.
He got his quick touchdown. He got the drive goal.
Touchdown, Arizona.
That's good.
Jermaine Gresham, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
That's really good. 41-17. That's a good game. 43-36. That was high scoring. Like no defense was being played. 15-16. Good job, Kevin. I know the outcome of that thing.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Good job.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
Deion Buchanan was drafted as a safety, but makes many of his plays as a linebacker in their scheme.
There we go. I want him there. So I want him here. Boom. That's what I'm talking about.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Let's bring it.
They'll go again to Jones.
There we go.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins, and he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it, and now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Yeah, good kick. Good kick.
On the return is Peterson.
Let's go, Pat Pete. Let's go, Pat Pete. Get out there. Get out there.
He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Eagles 10-1.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Johnson running right. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
6 lines for, we always want to try to get to 10 as soon as possible.
Let's go.
They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
His route was.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
You recovered that crazy mistake.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now Palmer. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
That was really good. Really good defense.
10 yards to go on 3rd.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Palmer. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. John Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And a touchdown there to help them expand the lead.
All you're looking for is as much separation between you and the other team as possible. They've got to feel good about what that touchdown gives them.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Ooh, good job.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
He's kicking the sniper just for a little bit.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They come up in an offset eye. Now a 2nd down from a heavy rush, and down he goes. And he'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. Running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Let's see what we can do here.
And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. 3rd and long for Cousins. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
guy, what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Get ready.
So after the interception, here's Palmer. Fitzgerald's got it right side. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Because you know we gotta play there. Let's do this. Oh, so right.
And now the offense operates in the red zone.
Sally 19! Sally 19! Let's go!
On the toss, here's Johnson.
Good job.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
I remember playing, and from a safety's perspective, when you saw a toss play and trying to see guys get to the edge and get outside, that was always a tough moment because where do you go to pick up the ball carrier? If they seal the edge and seal the perimeter, they're going to bounce that outside, and it's a lot longer run, and you've got to make sure your angle is right because once they get to the edge, they're going to pick up good yardage. Your job now is to make sure they don't go all the way for a touchdown. You have to become an excellent tackler against a lot of bodies out leading a runner. And on this play, the defenders were finally able to rally to the ball after a big pickup of yardage and hurt him out of bounds.
Here we go! Wide, 18!
Here's Palmer. That's caught at the 3. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Mirror! 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 Get ready! Blue 19! Get ready! Blue 58! Blue 58!
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Michael Floyd. And it's 3rd and short.
Let's try it.
Now, do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Good stop, D. Good stop, D.
Okay, Brandon, work with me here. Let's analyze this situation. A touchdown here, that could be the knockout blow in the 2nd quarter. But if they go for it and don't get it, that could bring life to the other sideline.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So it's an old-school extra point, but certainly a disappointment that they couldn't get 6.
Yeah, when you see 19-yard field goal in the box score, you kind of shake your head. But their head coach decided 3 was enough.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it's a second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Cousins now on second down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Off read.
2nd down, Cousins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Forced the fumble last time, up on the scoreboard, things going their way.
Things are rocking easy now, and they feel good about themselves, confident, taking the ball away in the last possession. They're going to try and do it again.
So let me ask you, can you be playing free and that can be good, or it can also become bad, right?
I like the way you put it. You're exactly right. It can work both ways. Sometimes you get too loose and give up big plays and not handle your responsibilities. But oftentimes when you're playing free and easy and locked in, as they are today, you see the end result.
Let's go.
One man in the backfield. That's Jones. A first down throw for Cousins. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Here's Cousins, caught on the right side, Reed. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this carry is productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Brief break in the action here. More from the desert after this. Stonewalled on second down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Cousins on 3rd and 2. That's
Good
caught
job.
at the 1.
Good job.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Javorsky Lane, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And it's 17-7.
Excuse me. Good touchdown. Good touchdown. All right, let's take it all the way down and take the clock with you.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They come up in an offset eye. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Just 2 yards to go here on 2nd down for the offense. And now a carry here for their fullback. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
10 passes, 10 rushes.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one out, and it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Good job.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Let's go.
2nd and 10 now. It's Palmer. It's caught left side by John Brown. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like a normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And ready for 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Palmer. And he's got Gresham. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
And fit's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it,
you threw
and
away
even add a
before you were
little
about to
extra
get
in the
hit.
end with a
You heard
short run.
footsteps that bad?
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
All right, now.
On 2nd down, Johnson. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, Keep us uncovered. Let us run to the ball. We'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. He's going to look deep down the field. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action.
Sorry, Palmer, for ruining your stats. Good deal.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Regular. Here we go.
And they start the second half with Johnson.
Get him out
And
of
he'll
here.
get this up over
Punch
the
him in the
25
face.
to the 26.
Punch him in the face.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Second down following the run.
Sally 19. Get ready.
On second down, here's Palmer. It's Floyd on the right. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Third and 4.
Oh, okay. Floyd's 25th. Okay. I think we can check that.
From the gun on third down, it's Palmer. And Gresham's got it over the
Good
middle.
job, Gresham.
And he's brought
Good
down
job, Gresham.
after a good gain. That one
Good
goes
job.
for 24 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And look at that.
Caught
A diving
that.
catch.
Good job.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Excuse me.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. In motion left goes a tight end. Now Palmer on first down.
Oh,
and his throw is
good job,
incomplete.
Breland.
He was in search of the tight end, Troy Nicholas. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
All right, now.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson.
There we go.
Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
You don't drop those. You don't drop those. That's not very nice. Come on.
Second down now after the incompletion. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, good job.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Yeah, that looks way better. It's not the place I wanted, but
out of the gun, Palmer. It's hauled in by Ellington. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play. Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. Little pitch play, toss play. Allows the running back get some vision and some big guys to get out in front. This time they did it to the right side.
Went to the right side. Is there a preference, right or left, for a lot of these guys that run the ball at this level?
I know in the good old days, most teams were constructed to run to the right side. I can't tell you exactly why. That was the power side. The left side was what they used to call the quick side. But in this case, the power won.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
The defensive line is that, though. That running back just ran it.
2nd and 5. One man in the backfield. That's Jones. He'll get the football here. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. But winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Right there. 60th step.
He's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. The Pro Bowler, Calais Campbell, in there to get him. And that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Here's Tressway now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
To throw is Palmer. It's brought in by Floyd. And he's brought down after a good gain. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11. Where can I go? What can I do?
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go. Sally 19. Sally 19.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
I got lucky on that
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Now it's Palmer. And he's got Gresham. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the 1st. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he's brought down. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And the Cards are going to have a 1st down.
When the coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the 4th quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football?
Get it. It makes me sad.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. In this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
On 3rd down, Palmer. And this is caught at the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They get 31 yards that time. And that leads to a Washington 1st down. Cousins hands to Jones. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
10 rushes now.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Six yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down.
Here we go now.
A play fake to Jones. Now Cousins. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
Time running out here on the play clock. On the ground, this is Johnson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
And, partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you've got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play, only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front, the linebackers, everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Here's Drew Butler now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
There we go. Get there, Cooper. Get there, Cooper.
With it is Jackson. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now it's Palmer. Caught on the left side. Fitzgerald. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
They pitch it out to Johnson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Palmer apparently wants to throw it. Screenplay, Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
They come out here in the eye. Johnson on the counter. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a pickup before, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Which one was this one? Oh, yeah. That was a good play. Ugh. Fitz. Gresham, Johnny, and Andre.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
All right. And remember, we always check the stats afterwards just to make sure that everything hit. So we got more than 10 attempts, which is good. 244, 60%, 3-1, 109 on the thing. David Johnson, 24 attempts, 110 yards. We really didn't run it with anybody else, huh? Okay, so this was all David, and then one with Coleman. Ford, 4 for 42, 4 for 43 with Gresham. So these two were just battling out. Fitzgerald got a 71 yards. He's like, yeah, no problem. There we go. Let's see. Tackles for losses. 3 for Will Compton. He did a great job. Kerrigan, 2. Only 1 sack. 2 sacks. 1 with Lamar, Lewis, and Cam. That's right, the thing in the middle. And then we got the big 3 right here. Getting an interception each. And Norman sneaking in 1. Screw you, Norman. Kicking, punting. Kick returns. 26, 29 is the longest. And then 56 for Pat Pete. Alright, let's check out the standings before we end this. And have ourselves a good old time. I still need to finish that gauntlet, man. When does that end? Gotta find out. I'm doing the most fear, trying to do the most fear. I think I'm gonna get that one in time. Darrell with 616, Pat Pete 606. That's good. 700 for David. That's good. I love getting enough over there. So skip this. No, skip the back. Jeez. Okay. I believe this is just gonna say yeah, and there we go. Like the top 10. Oh. Okay. So we are 9-3. Let's go to the standings here. So we are number 1 in the NFC West and the NFL. So we're number 3 overall in the NFL, tied with the Colts and below the Eagles. Oh, and the Broncos. Look at that. Okay, Broncos. We see you. Okay. Who's winning here? The Raiders. Points 4. Look at that. We're number 3 at 348, topping the Eagles. But the Raiders, 7-5 Raiders, just giving it to them. Same with the Giants. We're on a 7-game winning streak. Eagles 5. 6-1 at home. 3-2 on the road. 2-2 division wins, division losses. And that's because both have been to, I think, the Sims. We lost both Sims. Oh, no. We lost one to the 49ers. That's right. One to the 49ers. The original 49ers. NFC losses. 2-1 the AFCs. Because the Bills. Indoor. Oh, look at that. Okay. I didn't realize they really went in debt like that. So, going into, we'd have the second seed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 49ers need to catch up on the Falcons, man. Right now they'd be knocked out. So we're in it. I don't think if I get to 11 wins, I think that's what we need. 2 more wins. And I don't care what happens to the rest of the season. Points against. Saints getting allowing them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see where we stand in the stats department. Carson Palmer. Legacy leaderboard. I'm at number 4. 4th in the NFL. Okay. So let's check this out. Let's go with the NFL. I know we're not gonna be too good because yeah. Oh, whoa, Palmer. Dang, Palmer, I did not realize that you were up there. As of right now, I mean, this is without everyone playing. Palmer's number 2. What's his rating, though? Oh, behind Andrew Luck. I can already see it. Brandon Allen? Oh, that doesn't count. 640 yards. That doesn't count. Here we go. Matt Ryan, Andrew Luck, Carson Palmer. Okay. What you know about that? Palmer hitting touchdowns like crazy. He's number 1 in TDs. That's why he should be in the race for the MVP, because he's killing on the touchdowns. 8 touchdowns ahead of Eli. Interceptions. Ooh, Rivers. Where are we? 18. Cutler's throwing less interceptions than us. Damn, man, that's a lot. Gabbert, 7-7. That's not good. Okay, next, rushing. Yards right here. Derrick Henry, see? Johnson, not even cracking 1,000 yards. But damn, Derrick Henry. Murray. So he'll definitely get 1,000 yards this season. So that's good. We're not known for having 1,000 yard seasons. 18 touchdowns, 18 touchdowns. Goodness gracious. We ain't anywhere near there. Okay. Receptions, we don't care about receptions. Let's see who made the most of the yards. Are we even on there? Nope. Where's the nearest dude on my team? Crab, Hearn, Screen, Fleener. Floyd. 693. Then where the heck is Fitz? Jeez. We need to fix that. They need to both get at least 1,000 by the end of the year. 60. Damn. Giants. Okay. Games play sacks. Mark Dodson, Villanueva. Okay, let's see what else we got. Lucky, come here. Lucky. Get over here. Alright, here we go. This is what I want to know about. Interceptions. There we go. Strong safety. Mosley. And Sherman's at 6. And my boy's at 6. And then Revis is at 4. It's 8 interceptions for Mathau. Look at him. Look at him. Catches allowed 3. Pass deflections. He doesn't have many. Alright. I like that. Who's a big tackler? Amos. Juan. None of my people. Alright. 90% field goal percentages. Is that what we want? Yeah, Canton zero. Canton 0. 14-14. Graham Gano, 65-yarder. What? Oh, okay. Kick return. Average. Antonio Brown. Oh, he's got 2. That's why. Jeez. Josh Ferguson. Brandon Cooks. Pat Pete. Okay. August 19. 98 yards. He's got a TD. I don't think we have a TD, right? I don't think so. No, we don't got a TD. We need one of those. Punt return. Punt. Pat Pete, 23. 16 average. Is that good? Whoa. 2-4. Let's see. Right here. Devontae, definitely. Pat Pete, 16. He's still up there, though. Who's got them TD? Jarvis Landry. 2 TDs? We don't have a TD here either. Oh, man. That's right. Okay. That's it. We're going to end it here. I guess the board doesn't mean anything right now. Team stats. Points scored. We'll do a quick one of these and then we're done. Let's see. Offensive yards right here. So we're number 4. So this is offense, right? Yeah. Titans 23, 2,000. Jesus. Points per game. Cardinals at 29. Raiders at 29.7. Not bad. Eagles, of course, 31. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here, 5. We're 5. Okay. Passing touchdowns. Well, we know who's number 1 there. Rushing touchdowns, not us. Yeah, those 2. Okay. Defense. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we're not top 10 in passing allowance. Where the heck are we? Cardinals. Oh, we're in the top 3 of passing yards allowed. Bengals number 1. Look at that. Rushing. Ooh, the Jets. You can't rush on the Jets. And then I think normally we're pretty good, but we're getting rushed on like crazy this year. Points allowed. Falcons. Yeah, we didn't do that well against the Falcons. Actually, we 34-33, right? Where are we here? Ooh, that's gross. Okay. What's this? Sacks. Who's got the most sacks? Really? Did not realize that. Did not know. Fumble recoveries. Seahawks. Oh, is it their own? Because you can't go 2-9 recovering fumbles like crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top 5 in interceptions. And that's it. That's all what I want to do. Yeah. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good one.